We have been stationed at Shakahola for the last 1 month and a half. We got a distress call yesterday night. One of the members of the Fourth Estate, a news person, a journalist, was arrested while doing his job at Parliament buildings, covering demonstrations, and he requested us to come in to defend him in court against the charges. We appeared here with Cliff from Shakahola today in the morning. We found the journalist. One is called Daniel Onsare Nyagaka, who works for which other media station? He works for the media. He had his press card. He was covering demonstrations of Kenyans against the finance bill. He tried to explain to the police that he's a journalist. He is accredited by the entities that allow media to practice. He was arrested. He slept in the police cells. He was brought today in court. A charge sheet was drafted. He got that charge sheet. We wrote a letter to the Director of Public Prosecution and copied the Kenya Union of Journalists and the Media Council. This, to us, is not an accident. There is a serious orchestrated campaign to attack the media. The CS Kuria is on record having identified the Nation Media group of news media company that it will not get government tenders. The next day, media people covering demonstrations are being arrested and are being charged, even when they are doing their job. So as lawyers and as defenders for the rule of law, we shall stand firm to defend the right of Article 34 for the media to expose and to educate the citizens on whatever happens. And we shall be calling upon the whole country to stand against the attack on the media. And if we are not careful as a Republic of Kenya, this country is going to the dogs. The only institution of government remaining standing is zero. It is only the Fourth Estate. And the Fourth Estate has kept this government on its toes. It has kept the citizens informed what is happening, and we have come to defend badly. The state withdrew the charges. They were never brought to court, but we shall still pursue because we have a charge sheet which was a clear intention. We shall also be seeking for redress for then unlawful confinement. The media person, Daniel, stayed in police cells for 24 hours. Now there are no charges that have been preferred. So based on that, we shall be moving to court to seek redress, and we shall be asking the public to be alert to ensure that accountability of all state organs is put in place. We know very well this country, the media has done tremendous job, and anybody trying to gag the media is wasting his time.
When we say that the government sometimes becomes a dangerous animal, this is exactly what we're talking about. When Onsare and his other friends were arrested, a charge sheet under Section 78 as read together with Section 79 of the Penal Code was prepared. We got it in advance. They were brought, they were down at the cells. Quick action by writing the letter through Mr. Danstan Omari's office. Quick action by reacting to this kind of threats and this kind of arbitrary actions. the state has withdrawn the issues and has pulled back on the file. We are going to the court. We have been there since morning. Nothing has happened. So what happens then? If they can do this, arrest media people in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day, openly, for them because of assembling lawfully or doing their work, then where does any one of you ever remain? How do you remain? So what we are saying is, if you look at the charge sheet, the issues were that it was an unlawful assembly. 4 people, unlawful assembly along Parliament Road. And do you know what they are saying? By inciting the public on the no tax bill, that they say no to the tax bill that had been initiated. Now remember one thing, the president and everybody else, members of parliament, the parliamentary group that is associated with the government, they are all saying yes to the tax. They are saying support it. Somebody comes up and says, let us not support it. For him, it's incitement. For the government, it is policy and it's the right thing to do. So when I say no, it's an offense. When they are saying yes, it's the right thing. If we do not put checks and balances to this government, it's becoming a dangerous animal. That is all.
The lawyer for the Kenya Union of Journalists has joined to represent the union.
On behalf of Kenya Union of Journalists, what I can say is that we all know that evil thrives in darkness, and a state that is inclined on repressing the media can only be interpreted to be one that wants to perpetuate evil. It is the kind of evil that we call upon the public and we call upon the judiciary to resist at with all efforts. As Kenya Union of Journalists, we are going to take all the actions that are legally feasible to make sure that the media space and the democratic space is protected. Article 33 and 34 are very clear on the right to freedom of expression and the freedom of the media. And the state is required not to interfere with all of these rights. The state is required not to interfere with the freedom to publish, with the freedom to bear opinion. And the action of the police is quite regrettable. We have noticed that there is a trend that is emerging that is involving government executive entities from top levels coming all the way down to the law enforcement. We have seen recently the utterances by the CS for Trade and Investment, which are a clear attack on the media. We have also witnessed incidences where journalists are now being targeted and are being hounded in their houses in the wee hours of the day. And these are some of the things that we're looking at. Now, these latest incidents only adds to a clear, systematic attack against the media. And we call upon the public, and we also call upon the judiciary to stand firm in defense of media freedom. Thank you very much. Oh, my name is Ibrahim.
You still want the Shakaula language and so